I mean, if I did comedy. All right, welcome to the Phone Tap Podcast with Unk and the Burnouts. How's everybody doing today?
Good.
All is well.
I'm here.
Trying to build this honker. So I kind of want to start out the show today with something I wanted to do last week, and I want to have a Fuck 420 novelties segment. I actually got into a little conversation with the dickhead this past week because one of his people put on Facebook a picture of somebody opening up a present and the kid being upset, and it said on the thing, it said, Best Bud's got the best brown weed. And so I said something to him. I said, didn't you fucking learn the first time? I mean, do we have to do this again?
You might be able to use a string bit from in there.
And he was just a piece of shit, like he always is a piece of shit.
Can we book this for WrestleMania?
What are we booking, WrestleMania?
Yeah. That's first down. I'm playing. Ain't no competition really when it comes to that type of thing.
Listen,
It's good to have haters around, I feel like.
listen, they can hate all they want.
Thank you.
They can hate all they want. Our business speaks for itself. We don't need to stoop to their level.
He said that he didn't see any change in his business. Nothing changed. And I know that's a lie just because I know...
Isn't he down to one location when he used to have 4?
If that's the
no,
case,
he's still
you should
open
really
downtown,
question
I
what he's
believe.
doing.
I believe he's still open downtown.
No, he's not. I'm almost positive he's only got one location. They shut down the satellite store that was next to the gas station.
Satellite store?
They call it a satellite store. It was a 420 satellite store. You remember over there on the corner of Pennsylvania Avenue and Clemens Center Parkway? There's actually another pot shop there. It's called the Gas Station. They were right next door to it. That one got shut down.
Oh, yeah. That's on, wasn't there a, Fat Daddy's there too originally, or?
I have no idea. I think so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
See, shout out to Fat Daddy's. I don't hate on them at all.
Yeah, most everybody's fine,
Yeah.
Like, I highly recommend everybody shop around. Like, no offense to the other stores. I know you'll be back. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean,
I also highly recommend you to stay the fuck away from 420 novelties. All the bad shit I've heard about them, and they're just assholes down there. I wouldn't give them my business even if they had the best weed on the planet.
which they don't.
They don't.
We have the best green weed in the area, and apparently we have the best brown weed too now. So
I'm gonna just go on record and say, like, even before becoming an employee here, this was the only shop that I actually shopped from.
no, I encourage people to go to other shops too, just so you can see. I want you to see what the prices are like and what the weed
What the
is
quality
like,
is like.
and because I mean, some of the shops in the area also get their weed from the same plug, but do they charge the same price?
That is the question.
Yeah, I actually know of a shop that goes to the same distributor, one of our distributors. We have several distributors, but they go to one of the same guys that we go to, and they usually buy lower quality stuff from him and charge our $30 or more shelf.
And spray it.
And spray it. I won't say who you are, Chris. Oh.
This McStinkle.
I didn't do it. Not this time.
You know.
This is why I don't like to grind my weed and I grind it.
All right,
before I
there
put
was
it in
so
here.
that was the fuck
Mhm.
you 420 segment. That's all I needed to do. I just needed to get that off my chest. So.
Yeah. That's what she said last night about her bra. She's like, I really need to get this off my chest. I said, I really need you to get that off your chest. You know?
Chesticles.
Yes.
Chesticles. No. Well, I mean, is that when I put my testicles on her chest?
No, that's what women are called chesticles.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought those were fun bags.
You've never heard of that?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say that was like a big phrase when I was in middle school. I remember that. Like all my
Yeah.
female friends at the time was like, "Oh, my chesticles." All right,
Your
I heard that
chesticles
now.
are showing. Lady, put away your chesticles. Actually, pull them out, would you? I'm sorry. I didn't get a good enough look the first time.
Does anybody remember what Jerry the King Lawler used to call them?
No.
Puppies.
I can't. I drive soon.
Yep. Show me your puppies.
Show me your papa.
And what makes it crazy, he was always talking about Stone Cold's wife.
Hey, hey.
What makes it even crazier.
I need a darker purple.
You know what I started watching yesterday again, Cedric?
What's that?
The Tough Enough. I started from season 1.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. That shit, actually when I started wrestling school, I went back and watched the Triple H, motivational speech. And that shit put me in my zone.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find some Jerry's. I can't find it.
It's in there somewhere.
No, that's Trinity too. Fuck.
That's what I'm about to smoke. Oh, shit.
I told you it's over full. You gotta hold it straight up and down. You're gonna blow yourself up
We
over
only
there.
get one we can't be doing it.
He's
that-
got
get
his
that man
baby.
a Twitch.
He brought his baby dragon to work today.
That's a Pokemon out
Go Charmeleon.
So I've got a couple of topics today.
All right, go for it, Frank.
All right, topic number 1. What do you talk about when you forget what you were talking about?
Usually I try to make something up, and sometimes it just comes to me.
Just gotta
Okay.
roll with it.
Does it come at you or come to you?
As long as it doesn't come on you, I guess it's good.
Yes.
Right, that gets a little sticky. You know what I'm saying? But anyway,
Hit the
No.
right key the first time.
so I'm happy to report that our good buddy Scotty is going to start making me some original music. You know,
Original for what?
oh, I'm
We're
gonna.
gonna start getting some comedy up in this place.
Yeah.
Not sure it's rolling again.
Alright, well, just in case we didn't get it, we can do some parodies and whatnot, but some of the songs that I want to do are going to cost way too much to get the rights for.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I've also, I've asked Cedric, it's not like a big deal, but I'm just, whenever he has free time, I've asked him to look into maybe finding me a couple of songs that don't cost that much that I could parody. You know what I mean? Something like that's, you know, within the $100 to $500 range to get the rights for, but you know, I doubt there's gonna be a lot of them out there. Just saying. You know, I want something that somebody can easily recognize.
You
You
really
know,
don't need the rights for it, to be honest with you. Because,
if I monetize it, I do.
I mean, you could still come up off the views in general. You're going to you'd be known off, you know what I mean? Because it leaves a broader search spectrum for you when they search your name.
Yeah, that's true.
At
Yeah,
the end of the day, let's say you do blow, it's still not your song. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But I would
Parodies.
just dive in head first with it. I've seen a lot of people be very successful in that lane.
Yeah, I like to make people laugh, and people say I'm really funny, and I'm good with it. So, you know, I'm gonna try it.
You could also do a stand-up comedy album.
No, I'm not real good at stand-up comedy. I'm better at improvising. To be honest with you, I'm not good at thinking about jokes and whatnot. I'm good at. So I've always said I could do stand-up, but I would need somebody up there with me. We're going to be smoking weed, and we're going to be talking. I'll probably have some props, you know what I'm saying? People will die, but there ain't going to be nothing wrote down. I improv. I'm really good at improv. But that's about all I got. Oh. I do got something else. I'm sorry. Treats, you know, my day job. We released our Valentine's Day line. We have red velvet cakes. We have strawberry cakes. We have cinnamon gummy hearts. We have cherry gummy hearts. We have Sour Patch hearts. We have pink and white Nerds ropes, all for Valentine's Day. Come on in, check them out. Get your love something that'll fuck her up or him, you know. Oh, and Reese cups are always a favorite for Valentine's Day. I'm just saying. I might slip a Reese cup into one of my wife's Reese cups. Then I might slip that in. Yeah.
Slipping it in. That'll be the name of the game.
Slip it in. Yeah.
Evolved quickly.
That's what I'm saying.
No wrong way to eat a Reese's.
What about
That's so funny. I just met a Reese's.
anything new going on in the studio?
Menu board's almost done. One of our clients, recurring clients, has come back. We have a new one on board. We've got 4 other potentials. My personal project that's coming out through here is actually almost 3/4 of the way through the
Pre-production.
rhythm. No, not even kind of pre-production. I'm
About
almost
halfway
3/4 of the way through with rhythm guitar tracking. I'm hoping by like the end of next week, all the guitars and the shit are done, so all that'll be left is vocals and leads, and then we'll be mixing and mastering. I'll be ready to go.
Hell yeah.
And me
What
and
about-
Cedric are actually going to get started on a little... I'm not going to go too far into it, but he's got a colleague that's a little more into the... Going to work on a little demo.
Other programs do you have running? Can you shut
This.
it down? You don't have anything else running?
No, just
Fuck.
this. I'm probably tomorrow morning going to have to go through and get...
Oh, do a
Another
disk
zip-
defragment?
No, I'm good. It's file space. I'm going to have to go through because we've got 15 weeks of this podcast with almost 3 hours per week,
Yeah.
all sitting on this computer still.
That's why I started deleting my videos and shit.
I need a backup drive to
So,
stick this stuff
yeah, I
on.
was going to ask, can we, because believe it or not, it's actually pretty cheap when we get out of here. Can we go next door and order through Amazon a possibly 4 or 8 terabyte hard drive to strictly have for studio stuff like podcasts and whatnot to hold that on? Because if not, we're going to end up
like the
deleting them.
actual client files?
Yeah.
So I can keep
Yeah.
like Diallo stuff, our new client.
Yeah, that way his computer will run
Podcast.
faster and whatnot.
All my personal shit, I've got my own drives for. And the drive that
Yeah.
this guy right here, that's what's running my instruments.
Yeah.
That's saving me on a lot of space, actually.
Yeah,
and all
'cause
my Red
it
X
might-
stuff I've been working on, the entirety of it, every single bit of it
But-
is right here on this guy.
But terabyte drives, I remember, used to cost $1,000 or more. If I'm not mistaken, you can get 4 or 8 terabytes for a couple $100, like $200-300.
I think I
what I'm
spent
saying?
less than
So it's
50
really-
bucks for this guy right here.
No, I'm saying like an 8 terabyte.
Yeah, like an almost tower.
Yeah, you can get it for like $200-300. I'm pretty sure, and that would fucking give us so much data storage. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I'm okay with that. If we need it, we need
We
it.
do. He's running out of storage very quickly.
Yeah,
And
it's
like
got-
he just told you, we have 1 guaranteed new client, 1 returning client, and 4 potential clients that have all set up appointments to come in to and check us out and see if they're going to work with us.
Yes.
How are we going to get that up to Best Buy? Doesn't Dan have the Cash App card with him?
Should have enough money out there.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is rolling again. I turned off the sound effects for the rest of this episode. That should save on CPU usage. considering the memory's so full, it's probably working overtime to record to process everything.
My memory is full too.
Well, empty them out. You got a woman,
Coffee,
right? Have her
coffee,
suck on them.
coffee. Put it in your coffee.
Little cream.
Does your woman like milk?
Happy birthday, by the way. Today is Sarah's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Sarah.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Real high.
Be an issue
If I
'cause it keeps
knew
cutting out.
you were coming, I would have baked a cake.
I did not realize how full this thing was.
Jesus Christ. Are we going to be able to get the episode in?
I don't think so. Not until I at least get. Do you still got that other drive here still? Alright. Alright, let's see how long let's see if we can at least get a good substantial one out of this, even if there is a few splice points. Before I go get Maria, I'll get this one compressing, so worst case scenario, I can pop all the backup files on this for now and clear up the space so we can get the second episode done when I get back.
Pop it, lock it, drop it.
And then we'll go out
Yeah,
later,
because even if
later
I
on
get
and
you, you're going to have to come with me because I
know,
don't
that's why I
know
said
what
we'll go
hooks
up
to your
later
computer.
on. Oh, actually, any of them will work. I just have to grab it.
Doesn't it have to be Apple compatible?
No, that one's not Apple compatible. They're universal. It's not Apple specific.
See, I didn't know that because for the longest time, Apple was Apple specific.
They are with certain things like third-party chargers and headphones for their mobile devices. That's why you never really see me update my mobile software for any of them. Because when they update the new patches and whatnot, all those third-party accessories that are more affordable become obsolete and do not operate with the system anymore.
Yeah.
They intentionally go out of their way to do that.
Yep.
I like
know
Apple,
that.
but it sucks.
So next week, I know we kind of said that we weren't going to do politics and religion. I do want to do one episode just based on politics.
Okay.
Like things that are going on, in other countries.
You really want me to get going on that?
I mean...
You do realize 90% of what I do when I'm not working is I sit on my phone and I look through Google articles, and what it keeps sending me is shit about the election, shit about the war. I learn a lot about astrophysics and whatnot.
I mean, I learn a lot from my mom. My mom is very political. So is my brother. It's kind of weird. My mom is...
Oh, which war do you want to talk about? Do you want to talk about the one in Ukraine? Do you want to talk about the one in fucking Israel? You know?
No, I kind of want to talk about the one that's probably going to happen here.
That's kind of why I try to stay disconnected from a lot of it, because paired with a lot of the metaphysical shit I always run through, I like it. A lot of it compounds, and there's a very, very big bleak picture.
Grinder. It's behind your tea. Thank you.
I didn't hear what you said the first time. I read your lips, though, and I thought you said, "Can I have your cracker?" And I'm like, I got crackers over here?
That's why I said it into the microphone.
I probably do have crackers.
You might somewhere.
From that...
Wherever the boxes got.
Oh, you know what? I think Steve actually took those and was actually
I
snacking
gave
on
him
that
a bunch
shit.
of it because
It's just been
it was just
sitting
sitting here.
here.
Yeah.
It just got kind of old.
I think he was actually eating it though, like actually snacking
Well, that's
on
what I
it.
told him to do with it.
Here you go.
The NFL playoffs.
That'll be
The Green Bay Packers are gonna beat the Dallas Cowboys' ass.
No, they're not.
That's a good setup for the promo. We getting funny shit.
Funny shit. It's gonna be 17-35 Green Bay.
You really think so?
No, I don't. I really don't.
Yeah. How long's it been since Dallas lost a home game? I forgot.
Just this year, but how long's it been since the Cowboys have beat the Packers, though? It's been quite some time.
You sure?
Yeah. Because I get to rub it in my brother's face every year, or every other year at least. I believe you play every team out of your division every other year, and then
No, because you play 6 divisional games every year, which only leaves 11 other games.
right. But what I'm saying is that you'll play each team that's not in your division.
Right, so that's 4 teams plus 11, so that's 15 teams. There's 32 teams.
Every 2 years.
Right, but you
And
can
then
only
every
go
4 years they would be at home.
right. So there's 31 other teams to play, and you play 3 of them every year. Right.
Twice, yes.
Right. So that leaves 28 teams. You can only play 22 teams in 2 years. So that means every 2.5 years you're playing the other one. So you can go 3 full seasons without seeing them. You know what I'm saying? There's 28 other teams. You only have 22 spots in 2 years. You only have 11 spots in a year. You know what I mean?
And 14 playoff spots.
Right. That's if they meet in the playoffs. You know, you get teams like, Tennessee Titans and shit like that. They go to the playoffs once every 10 years.
Shit, there's some teams that don't even do that.
Right. Well, Jacksonville. They were good one year. I think, didn't they have like Cam Newton or somebody as their quarterback?
No, that was the Panthers.
Panthers, that's who it
They
was.
came out the same year, those two teams.
Yeah.
I don't remember what year it was. It was like 95 or 96 or something like that.
No, but recently they had Cam Newton and fucking, they were decent that year. I had him on my fantasy team.
Not too recent because he's played for New England. He's played
Past couple years, I know. No, it was when Cam Newton he wasn't a rookie, but he was a newer player. I had him as quarterback that year in a fantasy league. Did pretty good. That was probably like 6 years ago now. I think the boss just got here. Pretty sure I heard him.
Is the door locked?
I have no idea.
No. I'm looking at it. It ain't locked. But anyway, is that all in the world of sports?
No, that's only 2 teams. We got the 2 number 1 seeds that get the bye. It's San Francisco in the NFC and Baltimore in the AFC. They get a week off.
Oh, no shit.
Saturday's schedule for playoff games is Cleveland Browns are at the Texans at 4:30 on Saturday. And the Dolphins are at the Chiefs at 8 o'clock on Saturday. Steelers are at Bills at 1 o'clock on Sunday. Packers at Cowboys at 4:30 on Sunday. And Rams at Detroit at 8:15 on Sunday. And then...
Do I work on Sunday?
I don't remember.
Well, if I work close that day, I'm going to put the game on and I'm going to make sure I FaceTime you when you lose.
Oh, okay. And then this year, I don't know if they did this last year, I can't remember, but they do have a playoff game on Monday. And that's the Eagles at the Bucks. So that should be interesting because the Eagles have lost their last 4 games and the Bucks have won their last 4 games. So that one should be interesting.
Yeah. Actually, the Eagles, everybody thought they were going to take the division, but Cowboys did that.
Yeah. That was a shitty situation,
They lost, of the last 6 games, they lost 5 of them.
Yeah.
To teams that they should not have lost to. Just saying.
Well, a couple of those were divisional games, so even though it was the Giants, the Giants are a division anything can happen in those division games.
Right. They still shouldn't have lost that game. I'm just saying.
In other sports news, June 29th, Conor McGregor versus Michael Chandler be his return fight. That should be interesting. They were both on the last.
Okay. Whatever. I'll smoke it.
UFC Tough.
Tough enough?
Yeah.
Are you tough enough? No, that's not the music they listen to. It would be a little weird. Bunch
They
of guys
do have
sitting
a
around doing
new.
steroids.
Well, it's not really new, but it's kind of new. It's called the Professional Fight League. They bought out Bellator, so Bellator, all the Bellator are
Gone.
yeah. Well, they're part of the Professional Fight League now.
Well,
And they've been doing some trading back and forth between the UFC and the Professional Fight League. So that's interesting. I also learned that the USFL and the XFL are joining together. That's the Spring Football League. It's just going to be the UFL, the United Football League. They took some teams from both promotions there and put them together. I'm pretty sure The Rock owns some of it, and obviously the NFL owns some of it. I think John Bon Jovi owns some of that shit too.
yeah. That's kind of funny.
John Elway, they're all into that. Buying sports teams now. Yeah. Alright, that's pretty much all my topics this week.
Yeah.
I do gotta do stump the Frank. I'll do that while you guys go do what you gotta do, and
Yeah. We can do that on the next episode if you want.
yeah.
At least do one this week. You know?
Yep, definitely.
You know? We could always go do the topic, talk to the boss.
Well, I'm gonna we can cut this one short this week because
Yeah, I'm almost
short.
positive that nobody told Dan that we were recording over here, because normally 9 times out of 10, if I tell Dan that I'm recording, he turns the music down, and everybody was just like, "Oh fuck it, Dan will do whatever he does." No, ask him nicely, you know, just talk to him. I mean, it is his business too. He wants us to make money over here. He'll probably turn the fucking music down if you ask nicely. You know what I'm saying? Nobody told him we're recording, so he's got the music jacked up.
I still haven't even heard him, so
I heard him, and the music just went way the hell up.
all right. Well, we'll see you next episode. Thanks for being here, guys.
Hell yeah, appreciate y'all.